What's up, everybody? Here with another video. Today, what I have is a box from PSA. This was a recent submission submitted on 4/20 of this year. Fastest turnaround for a PSA order I've ever received. We actually got the shipment back on May 20th. So within a month, the order was processed. Now, this order was processed in the New Jersey facility. From what I understand, they're starting to process more orders through that specific facility rather than the one in California. So that's great. I live in Michigan, so the shipping is much faster to and from, I would imagine. For this submission, we did the $14 special. I have 16 cards in total here. Some buddies and I, we had additional cards, so it ended up being 36 cards total. So today we just have 16 to reveal. Now, what I will say is I do know the grade results. However, I have not opened them from the box here. So yeah, I've yet to see them in person and excited to get these out. This is my third or fourth submission through PSA, and I will have some of these cards posted on my eBay page. I'll link to that in the description below, and also my buddy's eBay page as well, because he's posting some of his. I don't think he's doing a video at this point, but yeah, he's the one that we actually submitted the cards through as we kind of pulled everything together. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay, get this guy open. The official PSA logo on the box, we like that. Sorry, Snorlax. Okay. I do apologize for my setup here. I'm just in my basement, and my office is currently chaotic, so we will have to do with this for now. Okay, so might have seen that first card there. Let's see, here's our stack of cards. All right, I'll try to cover these up as we go. Yeah, so all of these cards are Pokemon cards. Pretty much all of our cards that we submitted initially were Pokemon. So yeah, I have some cards that date back to, well, one card in particular that dates back to 2005, but a lot of it's all the way through up into the most recent stuff here. So yeah, what I'm gonna do in the editing portion of this video is add little pictures of the price charting prices that will show the raw prices, but also, more importantly, the graded prices. If you guys haven't checked out price charting, I would highly recommend it, especially if you're looking into building a collection of cards, whether they're raw or graded. You can actually make an account and track your collection and view price trends over an extended period of time. They are not a sponsor of this video, but highly recommend it for collectors. Okay, we'll get started with our first card here. All right, this is a Metagross GX. This is from the ball boxes, if you guys recall. So it's a promo, but my prediction on this was that it was going to be a 10. Pretty clean card, well centered, especially for this GX era. And we got a 10. Very happy about that. Like I said, I will have prices up in the top right corner here as we go through the cards. So I'm pretty happy about that. Beautiful. Shiny too. Very cool. All right, our next card. Ooh, here we go. Umbreon and Darkrai GX tag team from Unify Minds. This is just the it's not the full art or the rainbow or anything like that, but pretty cool card. I thought it was centered really well and very clean, and thought it would be worth sending in. For that grade, we got a 10 as well. Pretty happy about that. And like I said, a lot of these are going to be on my eBay store, so check that link in the description. Okay, what do we have next? Ooh, Gengar EX. I did send one of these in previously in one of my other submissions, and it came back as a 10. So let's see what this one gets. Oh, look, another 10. Cool. So my first one will be in my personal collection, but I will definitely post this online for those interested. Love me some Gengar. Oh, I should have put on my Gengar onesie. All right. Hopefully I didn't just reveal it right there. Okay, so this is a promo as well. This came in one of those lunchbox tins. You guys haven't recalled. There's no swirls on it, unfortunately. On this card, I predicted that this would get an 8, and that's what we got. It's not the cleanest looking card. Its corners are, you know, not well done from the factory. Let's just put it that way, and nicely. But still a cool card. I like that artwork a lot, and the Cosmos Hollow pattern. So this will definitely go up on the store as well. Everybody loves Charizard, right? Okay. Ooh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay. So this is another Charizard from Evolutions, obviously. I thought it was in pretty good shape, but the corners in the back are not as great. So I predicted an 8 on this as well, and it came back as an 8. There are some print lines in the actual hollow here, but overall, sweet card. I actually got this in an auction on Whatnot. I just bought a random pack and this was in it. So this will be on the store as well. PSA 8. I actually did pretty well with my predictions, other than like a couple of cards. There were a few nice surprises, we'll put it that way. Okay. This baddie. Rayquaza is my favorite, as it is with a majority of people who play Pokemon probably, but yeah, I believe this was in the premium collection where it was the promo. I did pre-order this and pulled this. A lot of these cards that I'm showing here in this video I've actually pulled or collected and sent in for grading, so it's kind of cool. And I predicted a 9 on this one, just because you can see it's a little bit off center, left to right. And they gave us a 10. Very nice, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, I won't dwell on this card too much. But yeah, I was pretty happy about that. Quite surprised too. I thought for sure it was gonna be a 9. Okay, what do we got next? Ooh, this guy. Little Snorlax? Yeah. Yeah, this was a GX box. Really cool artwork. I love it so much. I predicted a 10 on this one, and we got a 10. So between these two cards, those were kind of the bangers of my submission. Nothing too crazy. I think both of these are valued at over 100 each. So I may decide to post them to the store. I may not. Guess we'll see. Okay, what do we have next? Ooh, a Life Herb. Kind of a weird submission here, but yeah, my buddy and I, first booster box I ever opened was of Celestial Storm here. And we were together, and he also opened a booster box of this set. He pulled this card out of his booster box, and we actually traded cards. I don't remember what I traded with him specifically, but I decided to send it in for grading. And I predicted a 9, but they gave us a 10. Very cool. I just love the golden trainer cards. Very nice. All right, so next, ooh, an evolution. Glaceon GX, Hidden Fates. I predicted a 10 on this one. We got a 10 there as well. I like Glaceon. It's a pretty cool Pokemon. One of the better evolutions that I like, personally. Oh, okay. It's a little bit out of order. So we have the reverse holo version of the Charizard from XY Evolutions. I also thought that this would get an 8. The corners aren't the best. It's more visible on the back, and there's like a few little scratches. These holos are like the reverse holos are so hard to grade. But we actually got a 9 on it. And I did submit these sequentially, just in case they were the same grade, but the other one's an 8, so I'll likely have these up on the store as well. Still cool. Classic Charizard artwork right there. Ooh, this Dragonite. Okay. This was from the Dragon Majesty, I think the premium collection. Yeah. I love that rainbow, like, hollow pattern there. You see that with the circles? Very cool. Honestly, I thought this was going to get a 10. And we got it, baby. Very cool. Dragonite's one of my favorites, too. So, that was cool to see. All right, let's see. We're down to the last 5 cards. Okay, all right. So this is another Rayquaza, 2005 Delta Species, holo, not the reverse holo. I bid on this on eBay and got it for a really good price, and I looked at the condition, and it's in pretty great condition. I predicted an 8, but they gave us a 9, so I was actually pleasantly surprised with the results here. The photos that were on eBay were really well done. Just some very minor flaws, but no scratches or anything on the card itself, so it must have came down to like this corner up here, maybe down here too. But yeah, absolutely love this card. This will be in my personal collection for sure. Love that. Little Ray. Okay. All right, so another Black Star promo of a Charizard here. EX 2014 XY. Yeah, nothing too crazy about this card. I did think it was going to get a 10, however, we got a 9. So I don't think this card is valued that much. I really like the artwork though, so I might hang on to it or throw it up on the eBay page. And again, guys, I'll have my store link in the description and also my buddy's store page, Ultimo Collecta. He's the one that actually submitted our order, and he has a lot of stuff for sale as well. Feel free to check him out. All right, so this is a Gardevoir GX, Hidden Fates. Got a few Hidden Fates in here. Beautiful card. I love Gardevoir. Shiny, of course. I thought this was going to get a 9. I didn't think it was absolutely perfect. Centering's pretty good. But they gave us a 10. Can't complain about that. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Yep, I'll have prices in the top right corner, as I've stated before. In case y'all are curious, and those are taken from Pricecharting. Yeah. Should have some different grades on there, and also the raw card prices too. There are some cards I just thought would be worth posting. Yeah. Okay. We have Armored Mewtwo. This is also out of a collector's chest. I think I bought this card on eBay like back in 2019 after they first came out, but I wasn't really looking at a lot of cards when I bought them raw back in the day. But this card does have a swirl. Where is that thing? I think it's got a swirl somewhere in here. I can't see it right now because I'm behind the camera. But yeah, who doesn't love Armored Mewtwo? Makes you think of the old movie, right? So yeah, I predicted an 8 on this just because it isn't perfect, but they did give us a 9. So pretty pleased with that. This might stay in my personal collection. The 10s go for a stupid amount of money, but yeah, we'll see. I think this card also has a print line in it somewhere, but really cool artwork. Love Mewtwo. Always a favorite. We are down to our last card. Okay, so there's a little bit of a story behind this one, okay? If you're working for PSA, I'm sorry for about what you're gonna hear in this video. So this was a experimental submission. Give you some details on that here in a second. This is Frostlass from the Evolving Skies set. I've opened so many packs, so many packs, multiple booster boxes of Evolving Skies, chasing that Rayquaza or the Moonbryon. Didn't get those, but this is one of the cards we got. When I actually opened this card, there was a black speck right in the middle here, this little white area. And as you can see, there is no white or black speck there now. So what I did, I have some sort of like galaxy marker. This was just an experiment, just to try it. Filled in that little black. It was such a small black spot too, so I filled it in. Gently worked it into the texture there of the card. And I mean, you really can't see what was done at all. But yeah, so after that, I was like, okay, otherwise this card is flawless. I'm gonna send it in and see if it gets rejected. And boys and girls, we got them. We got them. They gave us a 10. So kind of a cool little thing about this card. I don't know. I guess it's not cool because the card is tampered with, but I don't think I'm going to sell this just because of that. You know, it didn't come authentic out of the package, but I figured I would try my shot just to see if they would reject it or not, and came back as a 10. So quite surprising. And yeah, that's it for the cards. Like I said, prices, I referred to Pricecharting. For all the prices, they do grades 7 through 10, and then they also have raw cards as well. Highly recommend checking them out. You can build a collection there of stuff you already own, and kind of keep track of your prices over time if you're actively monitoring the value of those cards. And if you think you need to sell some at some point, you can kind of watch the trends. It's kind of cool. So I recommend that. Like I said earlier as well, I'll have some of these cards on my eBay store, which is in the description. And thanks for watching.